Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Moose here with Airguns of Michigan, and today we are talking the Hatsan Invader Auto in 25 cal. This gun I've talked about wanting to get one, and I finally went ahead, pulled the trigger, and ended up with this beautiful gun. I'm going to be honest, it surprised me at its accuracy. It really, truly did. I thought this gun was going to be more of a, let's just have a good time and plink around the backyard. But surprisingly, it has some accuracy. It has some accuracy that I would say is hunting capable. I've only shot this gun out to about 40 yards and surprisingly, once again, found decent accuracy. I will be doing a video on actual shooting through this gun. I'll probably change out the scope. This scope here was my Christmas winnings from Pitney. I was one of the winners there, and I asked for one of the 3-in-1 scopes. So I did go ahead and mount it on the gun just to give it a try. It does not have an adjustable AO. It's a decent scope. It really truly is for what it is. The reflex sight works well. The green dot laser works well. I've got it all sighted in. But let's get back to the gun. So the pellets that I've shot through this so far, the JSB, here I'll grab them out. I've shot the JSB Exact King 25s in 25.39. I have shot the H&N Hornets in 25 cal at 24.38 grains. I have shot the H&N Grizzlies in 25 cal at 31 grains. And I did do a shooting group. I will post these results. It was a loose shooting group because of the optic itself. I just didn't have as much pinpoint accuracy as I normally would like to have. But I will post the pictures of the groups at 25 yards and what I saw in the semi-automatic, shooting at a relatively brisk pace. So I didn't take a lot of time. I just kind of cracked it out there trying to, basically record my FPS and my FPE. And the H&N Hornets actually did the worst out of all of these groups. I also shot the Predator Polymags in 26 grain. These are not the shorts. And all of these pellets fit in these magazines. Right now, both these magazines are actually loaded with Hornets. The Polymags, the Hornets, and the JSB Exacts did really quite well as far as groupings from this gun. I was a little more than surprised, let's just say that. The gun itself is kind of, I don't know, man. It's not real super heavy. It's really not. I do have the light added on the end there, and it does add a little bit of barrel weight to it, so, it is what it is. But I wanted it for backyard plinking fun, going out the back door, pop, 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 just having a good time. Exactly what I would expect from this rifle. It's not my target gun. It's not my HFT gun. It is a let's go out and have a lot of fun with a semi-automatic gun, and it is fun to shoot. I've shot roughly 300 rounds through this gun. I have not had any jams in the bolt at all. I've shot this gun at a super brisk pace as fast as I can pull the trigger. No jams whatsoever, no misfeeds, no issues at all. And that's with all of the pellets aforementioned. So that's, I've shot as fast as I can with Polymags, the Hornets, the Grizzlies, everything. The JSBs, no issues at all. I am shocked at how well this gun cycles and does its job. Cool part. Extra mag storage right here in the buttstock area. So if you want to go out and do a little plinking or shooting, you've got one in the mag, or one in the breech, one underneath here. You got 20 shots to walk around with. You can certainly pick up extra magazines, which honestly I do plan on doing. I'd like to carry about 4 of these as with me, as that's about what you're going to get out of this gun before you really start seeing it super drop off. After about 2.5 mags, you'll start to see a decline in foot-pounds of, feet per second, as well, I suppose, as well as foot-pounds of energy, but it's still pretty accurate even at that point. Like I said, the action cycles smoothly. You can hear a little bit of grindiness, but it's not internal grinding. It is the mechanism itself sliding on the polymer chassis. So, it's smooth. You can feel the smoothness in this. I did have one issue with the gun when I got it. I started pulling patches. They were extremely black and extremely dirty. And I did find that the inside of my barrel, after scoping it, did have a little bit of rust in it. That's the only issue that I had, and it's not a game ender. By any means, it is not a game ender. It is easily taken care of. I never recommend this to anybody, but what I did do was I pulled a brass brush through it a few times just to kind of break that up. And then I went ahead and soaked it in some Ballistol, and then I started pulling patches, and it is cleaning up quite nicely. I'm not done with the cleanup, but it is showing tons of signs of improvement, and I'm certain that there is nothing wrong with the barrel. It just simply had a little bit of surface rust on it from, obviously, when it was manufactured. Between the time it was manufactured and the time that they coated it for shipping, it had a little bit of exposure to air and moisture, and that happens. So not a game changer at all. The iron sights on this gun, I did actually take this off because I wanted to mount an optic. I know that some people out there have said that you can actually mount an optic on the top of this rail. I did not try that, but it does appear that you could. If you were to put this back on the gun, you could probably put a nice reflex sight up here, and if you could adjust it accordingly, it would work just fine. I also removed the sling mount off the front because I wanted to put the flashlight up here, but outside of that, that's all I've changed on the gun outside of cleaning the barrel. As I said earlier, you're going to get roughly 40 shots. I have not tried to take this gun apart. I don't think I'm going to. I'm pretty satisfied with what I've gotten. However, the other issue that I'm running into is the claimed FPS is a little low. Even shooting the polymags at 20, or the Hornets at 24.38, that was about the highest velocity that I got. And I think the highest recorded shot that I got with the Hornets was about 870. However, that wasn't the case when it came to average speed because the extreme spread was crazy. I think that when I shot the Hornets, I got up to 870 and as low as 830. And that was just with 10 shots. So, once again, it is what it is. It's a riot to shoot. The gun is surprisingly accurate. I have, honestly, nothing bad to say about this gun at all. I think, honestly, if I was to maybe wash these and lubricate these pellets and get my barrel finalized and cleaned, I think that I could honestly shoot the, 880, 890 feet per second. Average velocity or average foot-pounds of energy through all four of these was right in the 35 to 38 foot-pounds of energy. That's a lot of energy. I don't think that there's much that you really would have to worry about energy-wise if you were to take this gun out and do some small game hunting at a reasonable range. I don't know what its capabilities are at 50 yards yet. I don't know what they are at 75. However, I do know that when I first picked this gun up, I actually was at high pressure pneumatics with the iron sights, And at about 75-ish yards, that's about what it looked like to me. It could have been more. With iron sights, just shooting down range, we put 20 rounds of the JSB King Diablos in 25.39 grain, or 25.3, yeah, 25.39. Started questioning myself. Thought I was wrong. I wasn't. But we actually got all of those onto at least the target. You know, it was offhand, but just standing there and repetitively shooting, every one of the rounds at 75 yards made it to its target. So is it capable of shooting 75 yards? 100%. Is it super accurate at 75 yards? To be determined. But I honestly, like I said, I love this gun. I've wanted this gun. I knew that it was something that was going to be fun to shoot. And I'm going to tell you what, it did not disappoint at all. I honestly would recommend this gun to anybody who wants a semi-automatic gun. They make these in 22 and 25 caliber. I did get the 25. I know that Brett over at Maccabee Speed, he had the 22 caliber for a little bit. Did a lot of reviews on that. And I figured since he already had the 22, I'd pick up the 25 to try it out. So, man, honestly, you know, it's great. It's got Picatinny rails on all four sides of the top, or of the front of the barrel here. They're on the bottom for a bipod. They're on the right side, the left side, and even on the top side. One thing I am going to probably do is get some 45-degree iron sights, so that as I'm shooting the gun, if I want, I could turn the gun to the side and get an iron sight shot as well. I have not decided what optic I'm going to put on this. However, I do think I may try out one of the Monstrum first focal plane scopes on this, but in the more of the, I don't know, I guess you could say the tactical style outside of the long rifle style. So look for that, and we'll certainly be talking about it. I am going to be doing some more videos on this. There's lots of videos that I want to do on this. You know, I certainly want to continue to shoot it. I want to get out to the range. I really want to show you guys some of this accuracy because, like I said, for a semi-auto, it's impressively accurate. It really, truly is. I mean, is it as accurate as my Maverick? No, it never will be. But it is certainly capable of, you know, quarter-inch groups at 25 and 30 yards. I've got them out there already. So I will, you know, like I said, do a follow-up video where I'll really show you guys a lot more. I will post more videos on the foot-pounds of energy with the string shots included. I just wanted to get this over with to kind of talk to you guys and then let you guys know what I found out. So more to come. I appreciate you guys watching. Please do me a favor, click that subscribe button, hit that bell so that you know when I put out new content. And certainly if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, man, because it is cool if you guys do that, and I certainly appreciate it. You know, this is what we do. We do this for fun, and I do it for fun, but I certainly appreciate you guys' feedback. So also put your comments down below. Keep them nice, keep them clean, man. Nobody's here to be a troll. And if you are, you're just going to find yourself blocked. So it is what it is. We're doing this for fun. I hope you guys had fun. Take care. We'll see you next time. Peace.